Hello and welcome back to Anachronox. This is part 17. We've basically just arrived here on Hephestus and have been going around in the entertainment district as we need to find our way into the tower and into the library there to progress our quests so that Grumpos can study MysTech. Which basically means lots of exploring, making sure we get everything. Taco! Pete Cerilor, just making sure you're speaking into the mic, and with that, we can begin. Ahem. So what happened in your life that convinced you to lead the ascetic life and become a monk? Whether we know it or not, we're all in search of spirituality. His brother Tua. I was a top executive for a commodities company in Cortica. It wasn't too lonely at the top. I had good friends, a rewarding job, and a loving wife. There was still something lacking, a space in my soul. I remembered reading an article about MysTech in Interplanetary Geographic. There was something about the idea of MysTech that really spoke to me and stayed with me for years. I would think of these thousands of strange metallic sculptures scattered around the galaxy, their shapes and forms as different as people. I knew there was a slag of MysTech somewhere that corresponded to me. You can sleepwalk through life with a vacuum in your soul for only so long. It drives some people to drink, others to abusive relationships. Me, it drove to MysTech. So I abandoned it all. My friends, my job, my wife. And you know what? I've never regretted it. I've never been more fulfilled than when I've been here. Have you found the slag of MysTech yet that corresponds to you? Sadly, no. For all I know, it's still buried in the magma of some uninhabited planet, just waiting for me to come along and deliver it. What did you feel when MysTech became active? Disbelief, I have to admit. I always knew there was some sort of power in MysTech. I mean, you can just feel it when you put your fingers on a slag. It vibrates your soul. But I never thought they would awaken during the course of my lifetime, and certainly not to this extent. Who knew they would be so powerful? What does it feel like when you use a slag of MysTech? Deliverance, the glory of the gods. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. Is someone coming to take my picture? Sorry, just checking something real quick. Carly, look at my Bippy. Papa bought me two, but I don't know where the other one went. Look, my Bippy keeps playing with the glass. I think she's trying to make music. No, I think she wants out. That baby's as good as dead. My sister managed to kill her last 3 pets, each in less than a week. A Bippy knows it's in trouble. They're smart enough to know when they've got a bad owner. They know a little girl like my sister is the kiss of death. One of them escaped when my sister was throwing a carrot in there. Those suckers can run fast when they wanna. I'm gonna unlock the cage when she's not looking. Maybe my dad will stop buying her pets if she loses another one. Herbert, all children should know the responsibility of caring for a pet. I owned a turtle when I was 7 years old. My aunt accidentally stepped on his head during a New Year's Eve party. She was wearing high heels. Yeah, thanks for bringing back bad memories. Sorry. Sort of. Brother Dag, spread your wings and fly in the face of fortune. Gather around my magic grab bag. Looks like a garbage can. Haven't you ever heard that one man's garbage is another man's treasure? Today may be your lucky day. Only $5 for a reach inside. Reach into garbage for money. There are prizes inside Brother Dag's grab bag guaranteed to be worth 40 loonies in some sectors. We can afford $5. Here we go! You didn't find the treasure. Maybe your luck will change next time you reach into my magic grab bag. Yeah, I don't think so. Brother Loki. Welcome to Lee Sawmill. All rooms are currently occupied, but I'll let you sleep on the couch for a loony. No thanks. Good luck finding other accommodations, fella. So this is our rest point over here. Don't buy any MysTech here. All test red. Bought a really expensive slag. The first time I used it, I suddenly found myself on Cortica with a steam train of a headache. It took me a week to find a flight back here so I can complain. What if I've been teleported to an uninhabited planet, or the middle of open space? It's just too risky to use. And it's weird looking too. That's where I picked it. Here, let me show it to you. Hope you have fun getting back! Found delivery slip. Hey, he's got a life cursor too. Oh, I see you have a life cursor too. Helpful little thing, isn't it? It's so much easier to stay focused and keep track of my day. Which personality module did you get? I bought Seductive Susan. It was a pretty expensive upgrade, but worth every penny. Should I say it's customized or default secretary? My life cursor is customized. It's someone I knew. You digitized someone you knew? Wow, that's heavy, man. Who was it? An ex-girlfriend? Say I've got an extra light trail upgrades. Want one? Sure. It's a one-time only item, but I've got a dozen of them if you ever want more of these puppies. I'll activate one and give you an extra. Enjoy. So it's forming a little trail. Our sharpest critics accuse us of selling out. It's understandable. We move a lot of lucrative product. We don't use the profits to line our own pockets. We don't use it to make more money. We use it to further knowledge. We must spread the knowledge of MysTech across the galaxy. It's a gift from the gods. So you want to buy something? I don't think anybody's interested in those. And he gave me a free light trail upgrade, right? Yeah. $2! May you find the MysTech inside you. Out the Grand Mysterium that way. Francis Botnick. Hey, want a place, huh? My editor sent me out here to write an article about the Brotherhood Mysterium. There's plenty of angles to play. Before MysTech became active, the Brotherhood was struggling to survive. They were just another crackpot cult with savvy sense of marketing. Now that they've got the market cornered on MysTech, they've become a major force of power in the universe. What kind of real coverage am I supposed to get when I can't even enter the monastery? The upper spire of the monastery is called the Tower of the Nine Enigmas. I understand that each enigma has its own prayer chamber that nobody outside the Brotherhood has ever seen. What I wouldn't give to sneak in there and take a picture of each one. My editor would flip. So go into this Tower of Nine Enigmas, take a picture of each of the 9 prayer chambers. Proximity beam defense plans, which I believe is going to be an upgrade for, what's his name? Democritus. Hi, I'm a worker drone for the Brotherhood of Mysterium Plant Management Department. It's my job to transport excavation equipment to the MysTech Levatic processing facility located directly under the tower. Would you like to know more about it? Yes, tell me how the Order of the Mysterium mines for precious MysTech. The mining process begins with a series of Hammerix 450 drilling pumps buried deep into the Mysterium Levant, the richest source of MysTech in the galaxy. Core lava is fed into a screening system using gigantic spiral concentrators to separate the slags of MysTech from the molten rock. The process is highly dangerous, but stringent safety codes prevent a safe, healthy work environment for our employees. For more in-depth coverage of mining process, purchase Hephestus, Adventures in MysTech Mining, available at the MysTech Manuscript Shop. As soon as some special cargo arrives, I can finish loading this A31 tunnel transport and send it down to the Vatic processing plant under the monastery. If it's the regular delivery boy, however, I might be waiting for hours. I often catch him sleeping on the job. Enjoy the rest of your stay in Hephestus, the planet of MysTech. Copyright 225 AC, The Order of Mysterium Incorporated. Why, this is the delivery slip I've been waiting for. Excuse me, I must load the cargo. Please step away from the tracks. Do I have to alert the authorities? Can I pull him down the elevator? Not while I'm on the platform under the elevator. Okay. That's probably the zone exit. Now we did miss a red Petrie back here, so we're going to quickly run back and grab that before we progress. Way. Running back. While we're here, I'm going to quickly duck down here to see if there's anything they've hit, like, for example, a heel grease. Nadia Kamakari. Let's just walk to the entertainment district, huh? The monk said it was nearby and we could use the exercise. Barin. Forget it. I didn't pay for a deluxe adventure so I could walk through their ghetto and have my wallet stolen. We're waiting for the tram. Hector Dufenio. Where's the magic? This sucks major wampum. So I guess if we would have tried this way first, we would have discovered that the tram's out of order. Hank Feathering. Can't you zap it with repair MysTech or something? I just want to start my MysTech adventure. Brother Teraki, patience, my child. We are doing everything within our earthly power to repair the tram. You must learn to find peace within yourself and transcend haste. Brother Teraki, he sows hurry and reaps indigestion, no? Alright, so the red Bipedri. Vague directions are my bane. Not seeing any of them. Back up here. Check again. Going down. Alright, well, I'll research a little more of that one to figure out exactly where he is. Because there's no reason to waste a bunch of stream time on that. Onward to the tower. Brother Barris, I'm sorry, my brother. The monastery is not open to the public. We have, however, made available our assortment of official sweaters, t-shirts, and jerseys, all endorsed by the Order of Mysterium itself. These high-quality items will serve as beautiful reminders of your visit to Hephestus, the planet of MysTech. Okay. Streets not open to the public. There are, however, several gift books featured full of colored photographs of the interior of the tower, as well as behind-the-scenes look at the building of the monastery, featuring interviews with authentic monks from the Order of Mysterium. Which we saw. And visit one of our dozen souvenir shops and take home a piece of history. The Order of Mysterium is making available for purchase authentic slags of MysTech mined from our very own mining facilities housed beneath the tower. While prices have dramatically increased in the last few weeks, consider it an investment in the future. Yeah, I bet I know why they increased. Alright, so we have to find some way to get past him. Oh, you know what? Remember he was warning us to get off the track? If we pull him down, like that, he, in theory, can no longer see the track. We can get in. Yay! Brains. Happen to hide in here? Nope. Unfortunately, no one seems to have noticed the arrival. You know, it's not like we look suspicious.
can I help you?
Oh, hey there. Can my friend use your library for a few hours?
No, you're under arrest for trespassing.
In the matter of the Holy Order of the Brotherhood versus Sylvester Buccelli, a.k.a. Sylvester Sly Boots, the Tribunal of Bereavement finds the defendant guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
But...
The monastery is sacred ground. The scriptures are quite severe regarding the punishment for trespassing. Deep below our tower there is a volcanic dungeon of hot death. An extensive maze of scorching walls and sizzling pools of boiling magma. If the blistering heat doesn't kill you, the beasts that make it their home will. There is no hope of escape from the Mysterium Levant. Guess who's going in it?
You can't detain me. I'm a private investigator on an important case. Can I wash dishes or something?
A detective? Really? Then the gods smile on us both today, provided you're willing to cooperate in an extremely delicate matter for us.
Yeah, I was kidding about the dishes.
Last night, after evening prayer, someone stole our most sacred relics, the 3 keys of Cavitum. If you find out where they are, the charges against you will be dropped.
Is that all? I'll fix you right up, Bruno. Tracking down stolen items is my specialty.
Excellent. You'll have free rein to conduct your investigation in whatever manner you see fit, on one condition: keep your filthy mitts off the keys themselves. They are holy artifacts. You are required to find their location only. Got it?
Considering the sensitive nature of this case, how about you throw in access to your library?
Our library? Absolutely not. How would the Brotherhood react if I let a vagrant off the street rifle through our most precious and sacred texts? Unless, of course, you perform a second act of good faith to prove your worthiness.
You're on. What else you got?
Our fluid density analyzer is running dangerously low on resonating fluid. It's the key element in finding the MysTech hidden within the molten lava. If the fluid runs out, our MysTech production comes to a grinding halt. That can't happen.
Let me guess. You inexplicably keep this solution somewhere really dangerous.
Well, it is radioactive. We keep the replacement fluid in a disused, potentially hazardous area of the factory known as the sluice gates. Find it before the analyzer runs out, and unlimited access to the library is yours.
Do I get a cool robe?
How about a cool t-shirt?
I like t-shirts. You have to excuse me for a moment. I'm going to Alt-Tab very quickly just to see, confirm something, because part of this can get kind of buggy and I don't want to screw us over later. Alright, I am going to make a new save down here, just so that if something bugs out on us, we can always come back to this particular point. Now I'm paranoid. Now it should be okay. If not, well, I'll have a long ways to catch up. You must complete 2 tasks before they will allow you access to the MysTech library. Investigate the disappearance of the 3 keys of Cavitum in the Tower of the Grand Mysterium. Find the replacement resonating fluid for the fluid density analyzer in the sluice gates of the Levatic processing plant. Alright. Search the crime scene. The 3 keys of Cavitum were housed at the Shrine of Weeping just down the hall. I believe you have a job to do, detective. Tower Guide. You look lost. Who or what are you looking to find? Shrine of Weeping. Where relics were stolen. Next to Brother Brucker, behind me, just up this hall, where twin stone slabs stand. Don't get lost. Up here, I guess? Straight ahead. I'm also kind of curious as to what's back here. Brother Randomus. MysTech is creation. Sister Consuela, MysTech will nurture us. Sister Angela, what secrets shall the gods whisper in my dreams tonight? What heavenly murmurs will sweeten my slumber? You'll never know. MysTech will heal us. Brother Danu, just to mess with people, I pretend the wine is hot. Sometimes I pretend to break my teeth on the bread. They love me here. This place is gonna get confusing fast. Brother Wendigo, this fruit. Physics states it has potential energy. If I were to strike it, its energy would awaken. Potential energy of MysTech has awakened. What struck it? Everything has potential energy, no? You, me, it takes only a push to disturb our slumber. Most sleep forever. Want a bite? Brother Morpheus, our order places much stock in dreams and visions, purportedly related to MysTech. But you and I both know MysTech has no scientific effect on dreams. It does not inspire any mystical visions. No, the mystical visions and lucid dreams touted by certain members here are caused instead by a more mundane source. Tetra. It's a rare hallucinogenic dreamstone, outlawed on most planets and much sought after by certain circles of people. Be wary of any in the Order who would lay claim to sanctity through such holy visions. Holy visions indeed. There's about as much truth to that claim as there is to the rumor that there aren't any side effects from heavy Tetra use. The only truth is that not enough scientific research has been conducted with regard to Tetra users. That's one reason I'm here. I'm here to study the side effects on the Tetra goners in the monastic environment, but I'm sure you're not interested. Sister Fiona, the scramble for power. The Great Awakening has brought out the worst in people. I had no idea my brothers were so easily seduced by power. Wait, what are you doing on the monastery grounds? Sister Dulce, it looks like there was also a Great Awakening of greed. Brother Almando, according to the scriptures of Simon, the awakening of MysTech is to be followed by a great war of the cosmos. The Brotherhood of Mysterium is divided between building an army to prepare for this vague battle and expanding the reach of the Order through its entrepreneurial designs. I see both sides of the issue. MysTech has awakened, so where is the war? Who is the enemy? Until the answers are apparent, the best way to serve the Order is through financial security. Solvency brings the leverage to deal with anything. Money can buy armies. On the other hand, the mysterious destruction of Sunder should be indication enough that the universe is in danger. Hephestus is the center of MysTech. Could we be the next target? If the scriptures are right about the Great Awakening, then maybe it's right about the Great War. And I've already talked to that guy. They like their spikes here. And they're really high ceilings. Brother Basturma, the Brotherhood is a science, not a religion. We do not revere the enigmas. We want to solve them. We do not seek power, we seek knowledge. MysTech will deliver us. ... Brother Milwaukee, guilty. Okay, is that all you can say? Some dumb book. Bet if we bring Ro back, she can analyze that and potentially get a new ability. Brother Abelard, this is not only a place of knowledge, study, and self-discipline. It is also a sanctuary for those seeking refuge from misfortunes. My own misfortunes were many. They culminated in the loss of my... No, it is too painful to speak. Let us say the vows of celibacy are easy for me. Okay then. Where is the Shrine of Weeping? Where the relics were stolen, straight ahead of me. Make right at the Pool of Radiance, then straight down the hall, past Abbott, where twin slums live soon. Brother Grantoon, let us be free of the shackles that keep us apart, my sweet bird. Oh, we were just discussing the scriptures of Simon. Yes, the passage on the sweet baby of MysTech. Yes, the shackles of reality we must free ourselves from. Hello. Hi. Sister Dulce. Some people believe Simon and Brabula knew some of the answers to the 9 enigmas, but kept it secret because it is the question, not the answer, that is important. Have you been in the Tower of the 9 Enigmas? No, but I need to take some pictures. And that's the guy who's messes with people. Brother Gabriel, as monks of the Order of Mysterium, we have all taken vows of celibacy, vows most necessary and most cruel. Since you pushed me on the subject, let it be known that there was a day my thoughts strayed from my studies and wandered to a window from whence the sun of day spoke loudly. From this window my eyes fell upon the most wondrous and terrible of creatures, a visitor of the marketplace. I only glimpsed her for a moment, but that brief encounter between her soul and my eyes transformed me. She haunts me. I ache for her. No, I shall speak no more of it. Brother Flammarion, this is the great library of Hephestus. We have every manuscript, codex, and palimpsest pertaining to the scientific and spiritual studies of MysTech. As you can see, it's a rather underwhelming collection of works, but I suspect more scholars will put pen to paper now that MysTech has blossomed into adulthood. Unfortunately, the library is currently infested with bugs that have acquired a taste for our parchment. We've tried everything to rid ourselves of the pest, but all attempts have proven fruitless. Anyway, is there something I can help you with? Nothing really. Sister Lucasto. Unfortunately for the Brotherhood, the Grand Mysterium does not bother with the day-to-day running of the monastery. I think if he knew of all the political maneuvering, he would be appalled. Instead, he's off in his own little world, locked away in his chambers all hours of the day, studying the scriptures of Simon. I only saw him once, when I had first come to the monastery. He came out to greet the new arrivals and say a few words. He was wearing a hood, so it was hard to see his face, but his presence, his being, it was quite magical. That memory of him has kept me here all these years, despite the ugly politics and backstabbing. He is a man to revere. May the Grand Mysterium breathe long. Guilty. They don't like me very much. Brother Gerard, dear me, you're not a monk. Follow me into this alcove. I wouldn't dare speak of this to my brothers. They would throw me out of the order, but I believe... No, you'll just think I'm crazy. Never mind. Okay, I believe... You're sure I can trust you? Never mind, I'll just say it. I believe that Simon of Brabula and the Grand Mysterium are one and the same. I know. How can such an impossibility exist? Well, I've got a reporter friend who tells me Simon is not a Brabulan name. In fact... Shh, someone's coming. Okay. Get away from me. People will talk. Brother Suprato, Simon of Brabula wrote, MysTech will bloom in the morning of its birth, and flower out on the twilight of its days. All things must pass, nothing is eternal. Do not trust too closely the power of MysTech. Yes, it is the power of the gods, but it is also finite and resolute. One day it will fade into eternum, such as the flame of the candle or a rose from the garden. And yeah, just reset that line. Yeah, I know we're kind of going in circles. I'm just trying to explore this place. Okay, been here before, but we haven't been through this door. Yes, we have. Okay, so that's just a parallel one. So back we go. So the only... let's see. Okay, that is in theory the way back, but let's see if we can go through the door that was up in the library. Those doors weren't open, right? I believe you have business with the Abbot, Detective. 9 Enigma Chambers should be the least of your concerns right now. Alright, so we're gonna have to continue this before we can get our pictures. Alright, so... haven't been down here quite yet. Brother Brucker, this is the Shrine of Weeping. Every first Friday of the month, the Eye of Wisdom cries a bucket of tears. It's like a physical phenomenon, you know? It freaks the hell out of me every time I see it. I'd show it to you, but the switch is broken. The 3 keys of Caventon were locked away in a glass case right below the Eye of Wisdom. This morning they were gone, glass case and all. Shouldn't you search the area for clues or something? Crime scene grit. Take the grit you found at the crime scene to the Abbot. Try and keep a straight face. Do some more exploring first. Brother Artemis, our order emphasizes the interpretation of dreams. We believe that long-term exposure to MysTech induces them. Sometimes we dream of things that once were. The past will echo off itself, trapped in recurring nightmares, real as the first time. Listen to these MysTech dreams when you have them. They are signposts to your inner poison. This is back here, which we came from. Sister Sosiles, I can't believe anyone could have stolen the 3 keys of Caventum. They're so heavy. Brother Stish, we're at a crucial juncture in the future of the Brotherhood. There's talk of forming an army. It makes sense. A planet that self-produces powerful weapons from the Earth would seem an alluring conquest to any enemy. Others argue that expansion of the amusement park will bring in enough revenue to buy any army we want. The Grand Mysterium believes our army should consist only of members within the Order. Can you imagine that? These plump specimens of laziness forming an army? The hall is closed for evening chant. Okay. The last direction we haven't gone yet is down here. Thomas Litton. What? Let me alone. You're suspicious in that you're a monk. Or not a monk. Boots, you're in the middle of an investigation. Turn around and comb the crime scene for clues, you big goomba. Fine, Mom. Babbitt. No leads except a handful of grit? What kind of detective are you, anyhow? That's troubling. You sure you swept the crime scene carefully? Well, perhaps I've got a lead, or perhaps it's only a red herring, but Norma Mallory has been a suspect in my own mind for quite some time now. He's leading an effort to organize a union for the workers in the mining plant. He's got plenty of reasons to steal the 3 keys. Come, I'll walk you to the factory. Question him at length. Currently loading the A31 tunnel transport with fresh slides of MysTech to send up to the entertainment district. However, we are now behind schedule because my human coworker is a lazy creature. Look at him there behind you. He refuses to work. I shall report him to our supervisor. Wrestling Brewster. Don't report me. I'm just having a hard time focusing. Transport grit. Take the elevator down to the lymphatic processing plant and find Norman Malloy. Okay. Drone 557. What are you looking for? Norman Malloy. Norman Malloy is working in the upper generator room. Head straight through these doors, follow the ramp down through the shifter room plate chamber, then turn right into the upper generator room. The sluice gates are deep within the factory. Head straight through these doors, follow the ramp down through the shifter plate generator, then turn right to the upper generator room. Exit the upper generator room, then make a right at the fork. Follow the pathway down, past the lower generator room. Keep going until you find the service elevator to the sluice gates. Factory is hazardous. Always be aware of your surroundings. What's down here? MysTech there. Elevator is out of service. Please take ramp down. This ramp. Dead end, apparently. Where was that elevator anyway? Oh, that must have been it right there. ask for more. Don't stick your finger in that pump. I see you looking at it with a gleam in your eye. Actually have to change the value. I'm not gonna make this one. I'm not paying as much attention as I should. This time, paying more attention. Come on, anything interesting in here? I'm not seeing anything interesting. Maybe it becomes useful later. Illumination of the mind, of the soul, here, in this furnace where my awareness was forged. Inside the furnace, streams of MysTech waves buff objects with sweet radiation and transform them, as I have been transformed. The hero brings me a stone, and I will irradiate it. Okay. Slightly cryptic. Supposedly, there is a red Bippy in the room. Oh wait, I think I saw him. Yep, there he is. Ah! He's up there, right? Let's see. I find a good position to take a shot. Oh, he just kind of stands there. Can I get a better angle on him from somewhere? Now that angle isn't going to help. work. Taco. Lewis, you're firing me? Sherman, who told you that? You did, just now. I heard you. I'm sitting right here. Didn't you notice? Not really. I'm sorry. Can we start again? No, not if you're going to fire me. Alright, I promise I won't fire you this time. I don't believe you. Come on, don't be like that. I swear on your job I'm not going to fire you. Well, okay then. Thanks, Lewis. I appreciate that. You're one of the good ones around here. Don't think I tell you that enough. Now get out before I call security. Can you excuse us, please? I'm trying to fire this colossal brick. Explored this whole segment. Right. This doorway. And up and around. And now this way. Moses Fletcher. Have I seen anything strange here? Buddy, I hear the screams of all the men swallowed up by the lava over the years. I feel it tingle down my spine every time the ghost of a little girl who died in these passages wanders by. The pipes whisper rumors. There's a secret in every room. If you're looking for something strange, here's center stage, baby. I was just taking a break. I thought you were gonna bust me or something. Add Lister. It's not easy balancing the shifter plates so they don't damage the slags of MysTech as they get separated from the lava. It takes a heavy concentration to perfectly adjust the knobs and dials. So, like, get out of my face. Yeah, I heard about the 3 keys getting pinched last night. I figured they'd send someone down here to grill me about it. Why were you expecting someone to question you? I'm trying to organize a union. I'm pretty sure I know how this works by now. You accuse me of a crime I didn't commit, then throw me into the Levant without a trial. Why bother questioning me? Just take me into custody and be done with it. Otherwise, get your butt out of my plan. So what do you want? I don't have all day. So what do you know about those keys getting stolen? Hey, my nose is clean. I'm just trying to protect the welfare of my workers. I don't know anything about Brotherhood politics, but I'll bet you they're responsible for the disappearance of those keys. Those monks are backstabbers. Who do you think might have a motive to take the keys? It's common knowledge that Sister Angela is the most manipulative con artist of them all. She claims to get visions and trances on a regular basis between sessions of talking to the gods. An ambitious looker might find a relic like that pretty valuable. Political weapon, especially when she's trying to establish her own sisterhood. Know anything about this grit? Yeah, it's getting your hand dirty. I've got work to do and I'm behind on my quota. Don't talk to me again unless you're going to arrest me. Sister Angela is a suspicious type and potential subject in the burglary. sure if that's the entrance to the Levant. Down this time. Just gives directions. Drop it up. Listen to me. Not only is this heat gonna kill me, but my back's knackered out and my neck's stiff as a floorboard. Especially along the back here. And this mask hasn't come off in 3 weeks. It's completely adhered. Right up here in the front. See that? Okay. It's a little disturbing. Yeah, I know the code is sluice gates. What's a white-collar schmuck like you want with it? I'll give you the code to the sluice gates if you replace the filters in the magma siphons for me. Here are the replacement filters. Just plug them into the magma siphons located in 4 different sections of the regulator pipes downstairs. I want to fish you out, so don't get lost. I'll give you a ball of yarn, but the sludge down there would just eat through it. But here's the antidote aspirator with a sulfur and toxicity meter on it. You'll click on once it detects sulfuron gas, and it will. If the meter gets up near 100, you better use the aspirator, or your internal organs would be lunch meat pretty quickly. Anyway, thanks, Mac. Okay. So before I do this, I'm going to drop a save as well. Oh, and that's about time for us to actually cycle the stream. So we'll be back. Hope you've enjoyed watching.